Welcome to the Shaping Portsmouth podcast. Shaping Portsmouth is a collaboration of key Portsmouth businesses, transforming Portsmouth together. Welcome to another Shaping Portsmouth podcast with me, CEO Dave Humphries, and today I'm joined by the one and only award-winning Lulu Whitmore.
Oh, hi. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Being on a grown-up podcast, business. Love it.
This, I don't know how grown up this is. It can be quite chaotic, and I suspect that's where we're going to end up today.
Okay, probably. I'm sorry. Apologies now, if listeners. This is probably apologies now.
We could go down the chaos route. So, how are you anyway?
I'm good. I'm actually surviving. This period is the busiest time for me. So November's the busiest month for me in the whole of my calendar. So I've got minutes of time that I look at my diary. So tonight we're off to Spinnaker Tower to film Spinnaker Tower with the Father Christmas and reindeers. Now I've got a granddaughter. I get to do all the great, lovely, beautiful things again at Christmas.
Grandparent things.
Yeah. Great
nice.
fun. It's so funny though, because obviously my husband's a filmmaker. He's Team Locals. And he does all the filming for Gunwharf Quays and he does filming for Spinnaker Tower. And Luna, the granddaughter, she's like, Grandad, why are you not sat with us? Why are you with your camera over there? And she's following him around and he's trying to get shots. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
So for people that don't know you,
okay,
because there might be some listening, I doubt it, but for people that don't, you are Love Southsea.
Yeah.
That's what you currently do, and we'll talk about that. Done all sorts of other things on the way.
Yeah.
But you were also, and I've mentioned the award-winning, you were the winner of the special achievement, or what was it?
Was it a lifetime achievement?
Lifetime achievement.
That means
award?
I can retire now, Dave.
Does it?
Yeah.
Great. Well done, you. That was the Lifetime Achievement Award at the News Portsmouth Business Awards earlier this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was great fun.
Which was a great moment.
It was a bit of a shock because I was on a jolly with everyone was like, "Hi, how are you?" I was on a jolly. Even Mark Waldron did a whole, what are you doing here, Lulu? You don't normally come to these sort of things. So no, I'm a guest. I'm a +1. So yeah, that was a massive shock because all the awards are finished, and it was like I was like having all my mates were winning awards. I was having a great time, and then when he started talking about me, I'm thinking, oh no.
I think Agent Lemaire had been dispatched.
She was dispatched.
To con you into coming.
Yeah. Yes, Jane.
Yeah. So, but it was good. It was
a shock,
it was a very deserved win.
Oh, thank
you. And it was for those of us that were in the know. It was great to be able to sit and watch the expression on your face when it happened. So
I think there was more in the know that wasn't. It was like
there weren't that many people in you.
I think there might have been a few. I know you were.
Yeah. I was, because I was on the judging panel for it.
Always judging people.
I am. I'm on every judging panel. Rent a judge now. Myself and Joe, we come as a pair. We'll do any judging panel.
I love Joe
rent the pair of us.
I love Joe. Hello, Joe.
So anyway, before we digress off onto that, see, I told you this would be chaos.
It will be chaos. Sorry.
Love Southsea. What's that all about then?
So basically, you want to hear my origin story?
So let's go right. Yeah,
we'll go way back.
We do, but let's go all the way back then to the very dawn of time
when I first popped out the womb.
Yeah, Portsmouth girl.
Yeah, I'm from Pompey. Can you tell?
I kind of suspected.
Let's go for a shant later, and then I'll tell you all about it.
I suspected you were.
I am a Pompey girl. I've only ever been
bred.
arrested once. Okay. I've only been in the Portsmouth cells once for the night. Yeah, criminal damage.
Right.
It went to court. It wasn't me.
Okay, that's good.
I got cleared.
That's good. I wonder if that was when I managed custody though.
Maybe. You were very nice to me.
If it was me,
I was.
We'd have to work the timeline
I
out.
don't think it was because I was 19. So that would have been 88.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. So
I hadn't even started policing.
I get it. I'm old.
But I wasn't saying that.
So basically, I started out. I'm not very good at education. Right. I'm not an education gal. Mm-hmm. I think it's because I was I'm dyslexic, dyspraxic, ADHD kid. So I got kicked out of my first school, the Convent of the Cross in Wootleyville.
Right.
It's your manor.
Yeah, it is.
So my dad, luckily, I've got the incredible dad. He worked out that she's really bright and she's working really hard. Why are you saying she's thick? Because in the 70s, we were old-fashioned thick. So he worked out there was this new thing called dyslexia because it was a new thing. It was such a new thing that when I got to go to school in Southsea, we were trying to do a carpool with other... Right. And the parents didn't want their kids in the car with me in case they caught dyslexia. Oh, that's how early it was. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. It's weird. And so I just had the best time. I went to Mayville High School in Southsea. Right. For young ladies back then. Yeah. The best time. Always getting in trouble for going to see St John Boys and Grammar Boys and stuff like that. It was great. It's great fun. I think we actually even kidnapped a St John Boy once and kept him in our prefect room for about, I don't know, half a day just to see for fun. But I think it was very St Trinian-y back then. It's different now. Yeah. It's different now. So I had a great time at school, but I wasn't very good at reading and writing, but I was very good at sports. Right. I was a sport girl. I love singing. I love music. I've got grade 5 piano. So so I love all that sort of side of creative. I must have a creative brain. So I literally left school and become a lifeguard. Yeah. So I was a lifeguard for about 5 years. So it's basically just prancing around.
Where was that?
I was at the Pyramids.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so lots of rescues in the wave pool. Yeah. I got accommodation from the council because I rescued a kid. Yeah. So this kid's kicking around now that could have been dead. So that's very morbid. But it's back in the day in the 80s where the parents could have a cigarette on poolside.
Wow.
I know, wow. So they were doing that and the kids, and I'm thinking, oh my God.
Can't even imagine that now, can you?
It's crazy. Like, I love the fact that health and safety is there. But it never used to be. So we had a great time at the Pyramids. It was great with fun. And then I bought my first house at 19. Right. And it was like a 2 up, 2 down in Havant Road in North End for about 21,000. Yeah. That's how crazy that is. Yeah. And I think I saved up for a year. It was like 7,000 deposit. So, but I was on like 7,000. It was crazy. Yeah. So I really enjoyed the process of buying the house and the estate agents. And so I literally jumped ship from being a lifeguard to being an estate agent. Right. So I was selling. Okay. So I learned how to sell. So from the age of like 21, I'd say, at 20, 21, I become an estate agent. I've become this leery little estate agent in North End. We were Man & Co. So
I can totally see that.
Bless Man & Co. But I was brought up, so Kenny was in my team. Now, Kenny went on to do Purple Bricks. He owns Purple Bricks. Yeah. I think he sold it for millions now. So I had really good people in our team and I saw so many different walks of life being a estate agent. I worked my way up to area manager and I was just this awful person. I was just like so Larry. I was like Larry, yeah. So I got headhunted to GA back then, which is now Your Move. Yeah. And by Neil Davies, another great boss. I've had some great bosses in the past. And he's also a Silver Beetle. He was Ringo in the Silver Beatles. Wow. And he's been on this big screen and everything. So he's like to me, Lou, I want you. I've headhunted you. I want you to work for me. But you've just done this test and it's come out that you can't close. And I know you can close. I said, because there were so many tick boxes and I couldn't read them. I just made it up as I went along. So basically that's what I've done my whole life. I've made it up as I go along, blagged. So, and then I've learned I think I learned a lot at Your Move because they basically taught me better skills rather than get the job done. If you don't sell the house, we'll just get another buyer. Yeah. So I think learning how to sell, if you're anything in life at the moment, a hairdresser, a carpenter, you have to sell yourself to be able to get on because it's a world of everyone's online. Everyone's in your face. Everyone can see what you're doing, but you need to sell what you're doing from being like a skill. Like my hairdressers that I work for, they just want to do hairdressing. They don't want to be doing content and stuff like that, but they have to sell themselves. So I think I've always had a one step ahead because I've had that thrown in the deep end Man & Co experience for 10 years of selling. Anyway, moving forward, he's looking at me like, you're crazy. So moving forward from being a estate agent, we then started dabbling in property. I've been with my husband 27 years. So he was my negotiator. Right. I'm 6-7 years older than him. So I think they call it grooming. I shouldn't say that. He was like 19. I was about older. Like, this is what we like. Fine. We like this. We like that. We don't like that. We don't like that. Tables have turned now. Yeah. But so basically, my husband and I started doing developing. Okay. So we bought a lot of properties. One of those.
What, just flipping them?
Building them. I back in the day, I had this house in Denmead that was this massive project. So we brought the farmhouse, the granary, the dairy, the barns, the land, everything. We brought the whole site, and I spent £800 on a tap. This is how much of an idiot I was. So I had 3 kids at private school. They went to Mayville.
Yeah.
I had this big house. Our outgoings were like 5k before we've even made a month, before we've even put sausages on the table for the kids. And this was back in 2003 or 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So I also did a lot of work with Fratton Park. So I basically got in line with Harry Redknapp. So I was working with Harry Redknapp, and he took me to London with the Gaydar Max estate accountant. Yeah. So I worked with Gaydar Max accountant for a little while, selling billion town projects, stuff like that. So parking that for a sec, he ended up buying the seafront flats.
Yes,
Joanna's. Yeah. I've got a side story for you really quickly, which is hilarious.
Go on then.
So I sold Harry Redknapp the nightclubs.
Yeah.
To him and Sven-Goran Eriksson.
Yeah.
And then basically...
I didn't know Sven-Goran Eriksson was involved
in that. How funny is that? And then and at one point, even on my phone, because my phones, back in the day when phones started coming out, I didn't really understand them that much.
I have to confess already that I was not expecting to have this conversation
My
today.
origin stories.
This conversation.
It's crazy.
I just sold the Southsea seafront nightclubs to
yeah,
Harry Redknapp and Sven-Goran Eriksson.
But this is hilarious. At one point, I had on my phone, I had to get my phone backed up, but I had the mandate for Portsmouth for Fratton Park on there.
Yeah.
Because I needed to go to London and try and sell the football club, and I had the mandate on my phone, and I was worried about my phone not backing up, and it was just crazy. It's crazy times. That's what I mean. It's crazy times. But anyway, we had the nightclub. Side story. I'm a Bolshius ex-estate agent. It's now beautiful retirement flats.
Yeah.
I've walked in to the showroom, not realising you needed an appointment. And I said, it's okay, I'm an ex-estate agent. I just want to see the floor plan, the prices. I might buy one for my mother-in-law. And he's like, oh, okay, but you need to do this. I said, no, it's okay, I know the building. I sold it to Harry Redknapp, like that, like Larry. Yeah. And he went, oh, you're Joanna. Because everyone that walked in saying, this used to be Joanna's.
Right.
No, how very dare you?
Yes.
Okay, moving back.
Yes.
I'm probably running out of time. Right, moving back, we ended up having this house, very big house in the country. We were very young. It was in Denmead, big old house. And then 2007 hit, and we lost everything overnight. I had like a development out in Fareham. We were building some houses. We had this development here in Denmead, and we probably lost about 800 liquid overnight.
Right.
So I lost it all. So I built it all up from my little lifeguard days, my £19,000 house, to my 1.5 million house. Lost a lot. I had nothing. We had nothing. So I basically bundled the husband, the kids, the animals, 2 axolotls, all the dogs, everything into a car, and we went into rental in Southsea. My property days are over. Everything's gone. No one's lending to me anymore.
Right.
I've messed up, right? I'm in this house in Southsea, which I went to school in Southsea, so I know Southsea. I love it. And I was there for a little while, dodging the debt collectors, hitting the door, and I'm thinking, and then I was seeing all my friends locking their shops down, shutting their shops down. It was a really hard time.
Yeah.
It hit us really hard. And I'm thinking, okay, I need to think of something really quickly for me and my friends and everything like that. So Love Southsea was born. Wow. And the idea is that if we have this really good market, because there was no market in Southsea. There was the Hampshire Farmers Market, which is a bit once a month, bit dead. So we had this, but we didn't have this. We had this vibrant Southsea, bohemian Southsea, but we didn't have this incredible market. So I'm thinking, let's start a market. And that way, if we start this market, no one will ever feel how I feel, where you've got nothing, you've got nowhere to make money. So from now on, until, hopefully the market will stay on way beyond me, is that there's somewhere, if someone has to shut a shop, they've still got position, or they can go and make money. If somebody wants to go from kitchen table to market stand to shop to restaurant, because we've obviously had success stories, including Natty's. He started on my market. We've had a Reaper to Go. They started on my market. We've done so well. So Love Southsea is now 18 years next year. So I just want, the original story is that love Southsea is because everyone used to slag Southsea and Portsmouth off in London. I felt like when it hit 2007, I wanted to protect the city. I sort of wanted to wrap my arms around the city and let all these other morons just leave us alone. We're all right. We're going to do our own thing. And it was like, keep the pound in Pompey, support local. Yeah. Don't go out. If you're at the city council making decisions, make sure you give that contract to a Pompey person.
Yeah.
Don't go out the city. Make sure that if you're going to go and order something, make sure you try and do it as local as possible. So we just sort of like, between us and Express FM with Darren Gamblin, I did radio with him for 15 years, me and Darren, we did keep the pound in Pompey. And I feel like our mantra has been that for so long, that we've banged the drum for so long, that Startup UK, the people that give you funding.
Right, yep.
They partnered with Portsmouth because it turns out that Portsmouth is one of the most best cities in the UK for startup businesses. And I think it's because we've had that whole 20 years of keep the pound in Pompey, support local. I put my market in Whiteley. It doesn't do well.
Right.
It doesn't do well. People haven't got that mentality. We have got the best mentality. It's like we sing even when we're not winning.
Yeah.
You know, we are so good at supporting ourselves and supporting everybody.
Definitely.
Yeah, anyway,
Definitely.
I haven't stopped talking. You're
no.
right.
No, it's good. It's good.
So that's the origin story.
So that's how it came to it. So how long has the market been running now then?
So I started off at the Square Tower.
Yep.
For a few years and outgrew that.
Just as a little indoor?
It's before the hot walls were a thing, before the studio. Obviously, it's all lovely and beautiful now. So it was just basically I was just started at Square Tower, and we had this really cool like vintage market out the front. And so that was a few years doing that. And then Barry Walker back in the day used to run. Do you remember Barry Walker? Might have been cross paths through your policing days. He was like city manager at the time. Luckily, Becky Alexander has now taken over, and she's been with me since day one.
Right.
So the Portsea Council have literally got hold of me and given me a massive hug since day one. They have been so supportive. They totally understand what we're doing. We've done some fun stuff on the way. But I'd say we've probably been 15 years now on Palmerston Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, quite a long time.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And so in terms of how the market has sort of grown, you mentioned a couple like Natty's and Repo, like the food place, but you must have seen a lot of businesses come through and then go on.
So many. I think if I had to, I would say over 100,000 businesses, because it's crazy.
Wow.
Each market has the capacity to have 40 traders, and we have three a month. So if you do the maths, obviously they're not the same traders each time.
Right.
On my books now, I've probably got about 8,000 traders at any time that I could email to say this is an event. So the Dockyard. So we just had Cathedral event, and this weekend, this will probably go out afterwards, but this weekend is the 29th, 30th November. This weekend, we've got the Dockyard Market. So when I put these markets out and say like, can you send me what you've got? Let's have a look. They sold out within 2 hours. I'm like the Glastonbury
sold out in terms of the traders. Yeah.
I'm like the Glastonbury of markets now.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's good.
So easy. Yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned there the last weekend and the cathedral. So last weekend you had
we had a daylight to twilight market.
Yeah, daylight to twilight.
Yeah,
so
killed me. It was
all
so
the
long.
daylight hours in Portsmouth Cathedral.
In Portsmouth Cathedral, which is such a beautiful. I know.
So how did that come about?
So I just basically, we are Southsea open market, and I feel like not everybody can do an outdoor market. We're trying to be an inclusive market where we help anyone with disability.
Yeah.
If you've got like a little bit of I can't think of the word. But if you need like learning difficulties, things like that, I just think we are trying to be more. We are a very inclusive market, so we're very easy, and not everybody can do an outdoor market. And also, we wanted to bring the razzmatazz. So on top of the market itself, the traders, I also worked very closely with Curtain Call Productions, Charlotte.
Right.
And she is my production manager for the weekend. So last weekend we had over 200 performers for that day.
Oh, wow.
This weekend we've got over 500 performers coming through the doors at the market. So it's a showcase for the performers and the traders. So it's just some beautiful all-round thing. She works her socks off. She also does the panto at Guildhall. So this is it's her crazy month as well. And we're out most nights. So she's my +1 most of the time.
Right.
So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's great to have the music alongside the market. It's just such a party.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can't remember the question now.
No, it was how it came about in the cathedral.
I think that was it, basically. I just needed indoor space, and I looked at spaces that are big. I put a shout out. Hannah from the Dockyard saw, I've got a nice space for you. Boathouse 5, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's like it is a hangar. So, and it's opening spaces that people don't normally see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing in there, isn't it?
Yeah,
beautiful. And it's one that people don't normally go into. People normally go into like Boathouse 4 or into 7 for the coffee shop.
For a cup of tea. But no.
Yeah. Ah, wow. So, and it looked impressively successful at the weekend.
Oh, crazy busy. Crazy busy from the moment we opened the door to the moment we closed the door. It's like, again, my out of all of this, out of everything, is when traders do well. That's what it's about. When traders come up to me, I've had the best selling day ever. I'm like, I've just scored a goal. It's yes. So it's great.
And you mentioned how this is your busiest month, and we're going into Christmas, so a lot of markets coming up.
Yeah, it's a lot of markets, but also marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah, so obviously the world of online things. I've got a very big Instagram account, massive Facebook account.
Because I'm guessing you're pushing a lot of the traders that associate with the market, the Love Southsea Market. You're pushing.
We promote them.
They've got them. online shops, and they're doing other stuff.
We
as well.
promote that they're going to be there. So we do that, but also I'm a massive cheerleader for local business locally. So now we've got, I think my online weekly reach is like 1.3 million.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's going up and up and up. So I try and provide cheap marketing for people. So like tomorrow there's a new vet that's opening up in Palmerston Road in the new building.
Yeah.
And I even promote the building with the flats going in there. So I just love new openings and restaurants that are doing really well. I went to a restaurant in Palmerston Road, the Royal Bengal. I've never had curry this fresh and it was like being in a 5-star restaurant in London. You need to try it. It was delicious.
I am the biggest curry fan there is.
Oh my gosh. But they've gone in. Obviously this business had failed before. So this company had gone in and taken it over. They've decorated it out to this beautiful standard. And I thought, the decor's really good. But the food and the service, like I've never had onion bhajis like it.
Wow.
I'm still thinking about it now, and I'm not a curry person. So it was incredible. You need to go.
So
Palmerston Road, opposite Meat and Barrel.
I had to go to London yesterday for an appointment with my wife. We both went up, and we happened to pop into Selfridges to have a little look at the Christmas shop and stuff.
Crazy.
And walked through their food hall, and they had an onion bhaji Scotch egg.
Oh, wow.
Like an egg.
Did you get it?
With bhaji. No, but it looked amazing.
You've been thinking about it though, haven't you?
I have.
You
it's
should
been
have
on my
got
mind ever since. It is. I do want to go back and try it.
Have a date night there.
Bengal, right.
Yeah.
Wow. So, as well as all of the Love Southsea in the market and stuff, this year there was a bit of Love Portsmouth.
Yes.
And I've got my hoodie on.
I love it. I love you wearing that. He only wears it when he sees me.
So you're marketing. Well, no, because as I pointed out, if you look at last week's podcast, I had it on there.
They
as
are
well.
So cozy. Hoodies are the best.
It's great, and I love it because it's so on brand for us because we love Portsmouth.
So this is a good story actually. I started doing merch. I was running the markets, and I saw these people having market stands, thinking, do you know what I should do? As I'm here all day anyway, I should do something. Yeah. So I started out doing some art and getting the logo. I sat with my apprentice at the time, Jeeves. I think his name pops up. He was up on this alternative awards the other day.
Right. Yeah.
Jeeves popped up. I think he lives in Mexico now. But he started off with me as my apprentice, and he was a graphic designer. So I love that, all the old sailory stuff. So we put together the logo, the two birds together, and the anchor. And he spent ages drawing all the anchor. So that's stuck ever since. And the font, he picked the font out and everything like that. So I remember that day when we actually physically sat and made the logo, which was lovely. And I think it must have taken like 6 months to a year before I sold anything. But I just kept at it. Now I sell out every time I do anything.
Yeah.
So it's like anyone listening to this who is thinking about doing something and they go to a market and they think, I haven't sold, just keep at it. Yeah. Just keep going.
Perseverance.
Because it will happen. Yeah, it will happen. And obviously I saw you at Victoria, so I sell out. Yeah. I sell out every Victoria. So again, thank you for everyone. And then I still get so excited when I see someone wearing my logo top. Oh my God, it's mine. I get so excited. So it's nice.
I wear it all the time now.
The youngsters like wearing it. So that's really cool. Thank you. All these like cool street skateboarders are wearing my stuff. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. I love it. It's great. So this obviously links to the Love Portsmouth shop.
Yeah, how crazy was that?
You ran at Gunwharf. How did that come about?
Crazy. So historically, I'm crazy busy November, December. January I take off. And it's like a planning month. And I'm literally what's the word? What hedgehogs do? Hibernate,
that's it. Yeah.
Hibernate at home in January. And then I'm planning my year ahead. But Becky from the council goes, do you fancy doing a shop at Gunwharf Quays? I went, what, really? And they talked me into it because I always say no. I'm useless. But this time I'm just thinking it's like,
say no to that?
Because it's a lot of work. It was
accepted.
And it was like, so basically I looked at it and thought, do you know what? I'm at the age now where you have to keep working because your brains need to keep staying big. Yeah. And so I did it all for mental health. And my traders' mental health, because come January, February, March, they have no trading because the markets don't start till March. It's too cold. They have to do really well this side of Christmas to be able to sustain themselves all the way through to March, where we kick off again. And there's no festivals, there's no fairs. So, do you know what? I will do it, and I'll do it for the traders. So they gave us this shop, this massive, huge shop. And it was like, I'm not a shop girl. I've never run a shop in my life. I've never set up a shop before. We're a bam, thank you, ma'am, market trader, get off the end of the day, So the fact that we had this heated, gorgeous shop, and hats off to my traders because they made it work for me. But it was a lot of work. It was every single day.
Yeah.
But I am so spoiled that I got that. I'm not ever going to say it was a great time and we really enjoyed it and my traders were really good and everyone had really good time. And I've had a good relationship with Gunwharf actually from word go. That again, that's another massive corporate that's taken this on board because you never know. They might be a jeweler one day doing the market and next day have a unit with them. So yeah, no, it was good. You liked the shop. You went a few times.
I loved it. I also liked it, the fact that you could go every time you went in there was a different trader.
Different
staff
things.
Staff in the desk.
Yeah.
So, one day I'd go in and see Alexis, next day it'd be Matt Wingett.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah,
it was like, and I met so many different people.
Matt was our hero. He did Sundays for us. So he was an absolute hero. Yeah. So I have got a group chat with my traders and it's great fun. And we're out tomorrow night. We've got trader night out. So I've got a great camaraderie. It's lovely. I think you find that with my market as well because you go to other markets around the UK and they're quite flat.
Right.
But you come to our market, you could come and you'll make friends for life there. And it's our market manager, Jamie, and a big shout out to him. He's like another son. I would like to adopt him. He's so great and he's so kind. And I think that's the whole thing. Is like when you turn up, it's quite scary as a new trader, turning up to the market with your car, driving on places where you're not supposed to drive, really worried. And that gets taken away. All that anxiety goes as soon as you join our party of the Love Southsea party.
Yeah. So I lived in Southsea for a while, very close to Palmerston Road, and I was kind of conscious of the market, but I'd not really, it didn't mean anything to me at that point. It was just a market in
Did you come and eat the food? Or?
Yeah, probably did. But it was just market. When it probably really hit me as the like Love Southsea brand and all the traders knowing each other and what it was the food festival.
Oh, okay.
So obviously you've got a big...
What, recently you mean?
Well, a few years back.
Oh, okay.
A few years back. But obviously you've got a big footprint in organising the food festival.
Yeah, we have half of it. Yeah, we have half of it. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we have some great traders. Food traders, incredible.
They are, yeah.
And then we have our street food every Thursday. If you've been to the street food Thursdays, oh my gosh, you are going to love this.
Oh, I didn't know about this at all.
So Jane Tyrrell back in the day used to run Lakeside.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go about 13 years, 14 years. She got me in and said, look, we need to get these offices busy. We need the offices busy because they have rented offices. And we need something. So I said, why don't we just do a street food once a week? So I basically, since then, every Thursday, I have 5 or 6 food trucks, all different, rock up.
Yeah.
And they're now on Lakeside 2000 because you've got the big lake and you've got the fields. In the summer, it's a massive party. And people have meetings there. They go to Lakeside to have meetings there because they've got the street food. Families come down and meet their loved ones at lunchtime and have the street food.
So that still happens?
That still happens.
Every Thursday at Lakeside?
Thursday, yeah. We've got some incredible traders
So
there.
I have meetings at Lakeside all the time and I didn't know about
You
this.
need to do it on a Thursday.
Yeah, I need to talk to Charlotte about rearranging all my Lakeside meetings for Thursdays.
And then work your way around the trucks. We've got three carts there, which do incredible burgers. Yeah. We've got this amazing Thai truck. We've got an Indian truck. Yeah. We've got the focaccia van, the Italian focaccia bread that they make it fluffy and gorgeous. We've also got my absolute favourite, which is Cornish Cookhouse, now called Cookhouse, and they do the loaded fries. Oh, yeah. And it's gluten-free because I'm celiac, so I can't eat anything. Oh, my God. I just make a beeline for them no matter where I go. They were at the America's Cup, Cell GB this year.
Cell GP.
Thank God, because I can eat. But, so you've got to do it. It's amazing.
Wow. So, see, all these little things I didn't know about.
Well, there you go.
It's,
Yeah, there you go. There's a lot going on.
But anyway, so back to the Love Portsmouth, because we completely digressed off of that.
Sorry.
The Love Portsmouth shop.
Yeah.
Really amazing thing. And again, you supported so many other little bits.
We worked out.
You did the UK Pride merch and all supporting the Pride organisation and people like Matt and his books that you don't normally see on sale anywhere other than online or it was great to see those.
Obviously I work quite closely with Paul at Gunwharf Quays there, and we worked out we supported over 80 businesses in that shop over the we had it for 3 months and then another 6.
Yeah.
So you ended up having it for 6 months. Over 80 businesses in Portsmouth got highlighted.
Did you ever envisage that it would be as successful as it was?
Obviously, everything I do is great. No, I'm joking.
Well, it is.
I think Gunwharf, I loved being over Canal Side. I love being over by the water. I'm such a Pisces girl. It'd be really nice if you're listening to this, Paul, to give me because he promised me a month in January in the lanes. And I'm thinking I will work my little butt off to do that, but it's not happening at the moment. So we're going to campaign to try and get a shop over there because it is a lot of work to be over the other side.
Well, that was going to be my next question is, are there any plans to do
it
again?
So I'm more of a Southsea girl. And I think now that Jason and Dave have taken on the Debenhams building and these apartments they've put in, I'm saying I walked around them the other day, they could be in Manhattan. They are incredible, and he's sold probably about half of them already. Right. So, and also I went to look at the site that used to be St John's School. Okay. So I had a look around there, and again, that's like another 120 houses, properties. Yeah. So I feel like there's confidence in Southsea. There's confidence in Southsea. Marmion Road at the moment is full of shops. It was dead for a bit. It's hairdressers. No offense, hairdressers. My son's a barber, but it was all hairdressers. And now it's like incredible coffee shops, incredible gift shops. I've got a beautiful florist with a coffee shop, which is just everything's beautiful. Yeah. And I would love a shop in Southsea. I would love it. Yeah. If we can make it work in Southsea, I would be all over that. It'd be a longer term thing. Yep. I think Gunwharf is great.
So very similar to the Love Portsmouth shop.
I would call it Love Portsmouth even though we're in Southsea because, who cares? And I think we should do it in Southsea. Yeah. So we're just campaigning for shops in Southsea, really. And then keep it a long-going thing rather than a pop-up. Have it as tremendous. A store and keep it there.
And a similar sort of thing where it would showcase different traders.
I would like to do it so it's big enough so they've got... I know at the moment firsthand we've got some incredible traders and they have to build their product at home. And it's really not easy if you've got a small house and you're printing and stuff like that. So I'd like to have it
workshop space.
So your workshop, you go to work, you can do your printing, you do whatever, and it goes into the shop, and you do take the shop there as well. But that's what I think moving forward be the better model, because you've got the hot walls that do it, but the hot walls are so oversubscribed and they're so particular. I'm a more of an inclusive person where everyone should get a chance to make money. You could come if you want to try it. Let's give you space. Let's make space. Very like Becky from Sparks. Let's get you a space. Let's give you the confidence. Let's get you the right tools for the trade so we can make you sustainable and get you into that next shop. So that would be great if we could do that. We are meeting up next week to get a plan together. Bill, me, and Becky.
Wow.
Under the umbrella of the lovely Jayla Mayer. So yeah, watch this space.
Wow, that'd be great. Yeah,
really
if that
cool.
comes off, we'd be over the moon to see it.
Yeah.
So, and any other big plans for next year with
huge.
the whole Love Southsea?
We are going for the Portsmouth bid, so I'm thinking that if we get that over, then we could really make South. Like at the moment, Southsea's got this incredible seafront. Have you? I know you said don't talk about walking along seafront, but if you've done it recently. You know, we're like near the briny of all the wildflowers. And it's so gorgeous. So if we can spread that down towards Southsea, oh my gosh, it'll be like everyone will come and live here.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic down there. I used to love living down there on the seafront, so I do miss it.
I sort of get your driveway and your garden. I get that.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, especially with shift work. Coming home at that time of night.
I totally get it.
Park,
I get it. Yeah.
But yes, but it's lovely. I do miss being able to just wander out and sit on the common in the sun,
sea.
or go and sit on the beach, and it's great. It's great. Wow. So we always like to finish these podcasts, and to be fair, we could chat about this for hours.
I'm sorry,
I'm sure.
I talk.
Well, no,
I'm a
it's
talker.
great. It does help with podcasts.
Darren and I
to be
did
fair.
2 years of podcasts. If you like what you're listening to, we did 2 years back in the day for podcasts were popular, I think.
Darren
Gambling. So we did.
Right.
I made it's called
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called She Made Me Do It, and there's like 2 years of content.
Where are they? Where do we find
They're
them?
on Spotify, I imagine.
Spotify. I'm gonna go and hunt them out
see if
now.
you can hunt them out. Well, and there's lots of great guests, like Matt Wingert is on there, and talking about, like, do you remember we had to dial up a record? Do you remember we had to dial up a record? You know, it's just all of that.
Brilliant.
So we are pretty podcast up.
Yeah, but no, it does.
And this is and I don't do podcasts anymore. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I always say no to podcasts. So, but when you said, do you want to do a podcast? Do you know what? Yeah, go on.
How can we have a Shaping Portsmouth podcast and not have you on it? Yeah. So, talking does help with podcasts.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's a good trait.
But you want my top tip.
But so we always like to finish with a recommendation.
Yeah.
Somewhere to go, something to do.
Yeah.
So, what would be your one top tip for something in Portsmouth?
Something I do every day.
Okay.
So I've got a Chihuahua. I've had big dogs, and for some reason now I've got older. I've got the lap dog.
Yeah.
So I've got a Chihuahua. He's really cool, and we walk him every morning. And every morning we go to Clubhouse, which is in. Have you not been? Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous that you're going to sit with your eyes for the first time. So there's this in the middle of Southsea where the Ladies' Mile is. There is a tennis club, and it's called the Clubhouse now.
Right.
Olivia took it over about 2 years ago. And she has made it looks like somewhere out like Copenhagen vibes. It's got that sort of look about it. Coffee is incredible, and the food is incredible. And we just go in there every day. Because I'm obviously keep banging on about it. I'm celiac. They do like this amazing polenta cake, so I come and get that. But it's so relaxed. It's so chilled. So it's like a really lovely cafe right on the common, right opposite D-Day. Yeah. D-Day landings. Yeah. See where the D-Day landings is? You've got Splash Park there. Yeah. Keep going. Go in there. It'll blow your mind.
Didn't know that was there.
Oh, you need to do meetings there as well. Right. Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely. We do a lot of coffee shop meetings. So,
Put that one on your list.
Add that to the list.
Easy parking if you want to park. Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
There you go.
What a great little recommendation. I love it when we hear about completely new stuff.
Well, it's not great. New, is it?
Well,
but
no, stuff is new to me.
Okay.
It's always nice to find somewhere that you didn't know about. And in fact, that's 2 out of 1 podcast.
Oh yeah, the Royal Bengal
we count the Royal Bengal as
and obviously Farmhouse Kitchen. Well. You must have done Farmhouse Kitchen.
Farmhouse Kitchen's great.
They need an honorary mention. Like, oh god, it's gorgeous, delicious. Yeah, I'm going to stop.
Yeah, no. See. For someone who's celiac and can't eat a lot of stuff, you're really big on food, aren't you?
I'm better with local when I can talk to them and they know and they go, oh, you can't have that, Lou. Yeah. You can't eat that. Or you can eat this and that. Or I'll make this like this. Like, yeah, I trust locals rather than going to a chain. I'm very poorly if I go to a chain. Yeah. Except for Cozy Club. Cozy Club are brilliant. They're really up on it. Yeah. There you go.
A bit of Cozy Club as well.
Celiac talk.
So, yeah.
I'm a celiac, dyspraxic, dyslexia.
Yeah.
Like all the good words.
I think the celiac talk. That's a whole new podcast in itself, isn't it? It's wow. Ton of good stuff there. Look, 2026.
Oh, we didn't press go.
That's happened before.
Oh God, awful. Oh, I can imagine. We've done it before.
2026 sounds like you've got a lot of plans.
I think it's going to be a really good year.
We could see Love Portsmouth shops in Southsea and Gunwharf again. We can see the market getting bigger. We got the food festival. We haven't even spoken about Victorious at all.
Victorious, I do really well.
You started Victorious.
I did. So HMS Victorious was my dad's ship in the Navy, which is so cute because he's got dementia now. So he sort of understands that when people say Victorious, that was his ship, which is a lovely legacy for him. Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
So we haven't even spoken about that so much. It's been brilliant having you in. Thank you so much for coming on. And
thank you for having me.
Yeah. Wishing you all the best for next year.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Bye, Lou. This podcast was brought to you by Shaping Portsmouth, working to make Portsmouth the #1 UK city in which to invest, live, learn, work and visit. To find out more, please visit shapingportsmouth.co.uk. This podcast was supported by Spark Community Space and Portsmouth Community Lottery.
Keep it for the chat. Keep it for the pod.